God, we thank you for all your blessings. Thank you for this good day and for the gift of this game. Whether we watch, play, or coach, let what happens here be done for your glory. Protect these players from injury and grant us today a fair and fun game. Be with us always, Lord. In the name of Jesus. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, for a very special presentation tonight, Mr. Steve Beverly, a 29-year professor here at the University, retired a couple years ago, but is now leaving and moving away from Jackson tonight. He has called his last game on our video screen. He has called games for you for over 30 years, including basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. He's also been a PA announcer and many other things. We've always asked him to leave for help, and he's never once told us no. We really appreciate you, Mr. Beverly. Thank you for your years of service.
Live from Jackson, Tennessee on the campus of Union University, Flow Sports proudly presents Gulf South Conference Volleyball. Tonight it's a matchup between the Union University Lady Bulldogs and the Falcons from Montevallo in Alabama. Hello again, everyone. I'm Steve Beverly. We're looking forward to a good matchup. It's another one of those that we, as we frequently say, it looks to be totally even on paper, and it could be something where a defensive situation could rule the day in this contest. Union is 4-11, and in the Gulf South Conference, 2-4. Montevallo is on a 3-game win streak to get their overall record to 6-10, and also they have evened it up at 3-3 in the Gulf South. So this is going to be one of those that probably one of the keys is going to be who wins the first set. And we will determine exactly how these are going to match up in just a moment. The teams are now beginning to have their pregame congratulations to each other. And we're about set to go. It's a great Friday night. It has been beautiful weather in Jackson, Tennessee, but to those who are a part of our Flow Sports Network that are in those areas of Florida that have just been hard hit by Hurricane Milton, our hearts are going out to you tonight, right on top of what we saw with Hurricane Helene. And I know that there are some Florida members of the Gulf South Conference. And so tonight, we just say to all of them and encourage you as viewers that if there is either the American Red Cross or if there are other charitable organizations, churches that you could contribute to help with the relief effort, we certainly encourage you to do that. Right now, we're ready for volleyball, and I hope you are. And we are live from Jackson, Tennessee. For Union, you're going to be looking again at senior Reese Owens, who is one of the most solid performers in the entire Gulf South. Hope Harrington, who is excellent up front as well as a server. For Montevallo, a senior, Kaylin Dunklin from Arlington, Texas. And Colton Thompson, a senior from Fairhope, Alabama. And Union with the first serve. And that goes off of the fingertips of the front line and stays in bounds. And so it goes for the first point to Montevallo. And to serve it is Eliza Tyrrell from Madison, Alabama. Block up front. Well, we're already seeing Montevallo assert itself with frontline defense and doing so quite well. And that one just touched the top of the net and blocked once again up front. A great combination that we are seeing between Brooklyn Hudson and Claire Hayes. And they have led the way to a 3-0 lead already for Montevallo. And that one into the net. And sometimes that happens when you get on a roll and you get a 3-point run like that, and then sometimes that ball just dips on its way to the net. It's Ashley Pruitt to serve first for the Lady Bulldogs. Very high set. And Harrington gets that one off the fingertips of Thompson. And pounding it just a little bit too hard, going from her right to her left, Vanya Stefanovic. So back to serve for the Falcons. This is Ava Wind. And she is from Leander, Texas, a freshman. There are many freshmen on this Montevallo team that are being counted on. And nice save down at the bottom by Dylan Tolliver, and Union gets the point to make it a 4-2 game, and Reese Owens, the senior, goes back to serve. She's got that downward flight on her serves that really spell trouble to a lot of their opponents. That's going to dip into the grid. It came over and went up into the grid and bounced off, and so under those circumstances, point goes to Montevallo. Now they're going to switch ends to serve, and this one will be Blakely Robbins from Daphne, Alabama, 5'11", another freshman on this team. They've got 7 freshmen. But this team has been on a roll in the last week. And now you talk about the geometry of volleyball. That one was one that looked as though it was about a perfect 90-degree angle on the return. And here's Hope Harrington to serve it. She has that run and jump serve. Owens with a save in the backcourt. Blocked up front. Nice recovery by Wind. Pruitt with the set. and that's going to go back into the bench of the Falcons. So Union has closed the lead to within 5-4. It's been good to see and get reacquainted with so many parents who have made the trip here tonight to Jackson. Got to visit with some of them before tonight's game. And Owens with the save of that rocket that was coming to the backcourt. And that one just went beyond the right-hand stripe. So it's a 6-4 game. And here is Nicole Antova, a 6-foot freshman from Bulgaria. And the soft return on the other side by Danielle Green from Montgomery. Montevallo has controlled the lead from the outset, but this is matching its largest at 7-4. Here's the set. And this one's going to be high in the corner. And just no way Dylan Tolliver could get over there and connect with that one. So this is now the largest lead for Montevallo at 8-4. And Antova with a tremendous serve. High set. And Owens to get it over in the corner to Marie Tarosian. Perfect delivery into the quadrant. That was Aaliyah Thompson from Cumming, Georgia. She's a senior, and she found the gap between the 4 defenders and laid it in there beautifully. Antova back to serve once again. That's a low set. And that time, that's what the kind of play that Jordan Moore is noted for. Sometimes she rears back as if she's going to fire it, and then it's just a very soft return. And that one was just too long. I think Vanya had probably had too big of a bowl of pumpkin spice Cheerios this morning, and that one went about 3 feet beyond the stripe. And to serve it is Grace Petro from Mobile. They almost got it in the quadrant. Tolliver with a nice save. Part of that is because of Reese Owens, the 5'10 senior from Jonesboro, how high she gets on her returns, and she measures that angle. And Tarosian to serve. Here's a low set once again, and delivering it beautifully was Hayes, Claire Hayes, the junior from Robertsdale, Alabama. And back to serve, it'll be Colton Thompson. She's 5'10 and a senior. One of 3 seniors on this Montevallo team. And nice dig back in the backcourt. And more. And it goes wide. So Montevallo has stretched it to a 12-6 lead here in set number 1. We play to 25. You have to win by 2. Pruitt with the set. And excellent save by Antova. And the point again goes to the Falcons. They lead by 7, and Haven O'Quinn has her team quite ready for this one, and timeout called by Kristen Blackburn. Union trailing against Montevallo 13-6.
Your life.
Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you
West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Well, this has been absolutely a case of asserting dominance in the early going of this contest, 13-6, and it's been in every phase of the game, in digs as well as serving and up-front play. And it has been solid so far for Montevallo, and you look at it and you wonder how in the world has this team lost 10 games. That one did not clear the net. And Dylan Tolliver will go back to serve, the 5'10 sophomore from Franklin. She is majoring in athletic training at Union. And there was some spin on that one, and the up front team could not get it over, and that has been just solid tonight, the combination of Hudson and Hayes, the H&H girls. Back to serve it is Tyrrell. And that was one of the things that Ashley Pruitt does so well, is to fake the set. And the way she does it is almost like a hook shot in basketball. And gets the point and will go back to serve it. Ashley's a nursing major. And the point goes to Montevallo once again. Solid play by Antova. And we've got Ava Wynn back to serve once again. High set. Had a little confusion in the midcourt. And that's going to stay in. And that was geometry personified by Danielle Green. That was like trying to catch an apple falling out of the tree. There's a high set. And off the front line that time. That's been one of the few front line mistakes we've seen from Montevallo tonight. 16-9 with Reese Owens back to serve. And the block makes it a 17-9 game. And going back to serve again is Blakely Robbins. And this Montevallo team just seems very loose and relaxed tonight. High set and the block. Out of the range of the Lady Bulldog defenders. So they have doubled them now, 18-9. And trying for a little more of a soft set on the serve by Robbins, and that one goes into the net. So Hope Harrington will take over service for Union. And she has that hop, skip, and jump serve. And that flat hand delivery. Well, that was just sheer power on the part of the young lady from Bulgaria, Antova. That was like a rocket going right for your home. And a high set. And Union gets the point. That time the front line delivered. Lady Bulldogs down by 8. They're going to need a large run to be able to make this happen. Stefanovic will check out. And in to serve. It's Sarah Kate Savage, the freshman. High set. Off the front line. Sarah Kate is from Murfreesboro, one of the freshmen on this Union team, and a political science major. And she got that great downward flight and rushed up for the set. But Jordan Moore could not keep it in bounds on the soft return. So Montevallo now in the red zone at 20-12. And here comes Petro. That's going to have to go over. Sarah Kate managed it. And a little miscommunication there. That was outside the extended body of Hayes. And Marie Tarosian will take it back. Marie with 2 kills in the game so far. And that was an excellent save. And high set. And Tarosian delivers. And the point to Union, trying to dive for it, was Robbins, and just couldn't manage it. Union down by 6. And that almost went into the net, and that's wide. That was a rare back in fire from Eliza Tyrrell, but that one went wide, and timeout is called. So Union has closed a 9-point lead down to 5 at 20-15.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
So it is Union trailing by 5, but inching back into it after falling behind by 9. Montevallo has led this one all the way. We've had 2 ties. And that was one of those things that happened. It just went off of the shoulder of Tyrrell. She was not expecting it to be there. She was trying to line it up for a 2-hand return. And this one has to go for Union. Downward flight, but Tarosian's going to get a handle on it. And once again, Jordan Moore making a huge dive for it was Antova, but Union with a 5-0 run now. The question is, was the hole too big to dig out of? And again, an easy return. and tried to get it between the quadrant, but it was a nice save by Thompson. All right, this one has to go. And there was no way you were going to defend against Claire Hayes with that one. About the only way you could defend against that one is with a 2x4. All right, back to service, Colton Thompson. She gets high body extension on her serves. And from the corner. Again, good backcourt play by Montevallo. And Union gets it over. They have closed it to within 3 at 21-18. And they're going to have to go in reverse for this one. And that was beautiful geometry on the part of Hudson. And she used the bottom of her palm to be able to get that downward flight with spin. 22-18 game. And the run and jump serve. And an excellent save by Tyrrell. And another one by Wind. And that one took an amazing spin. That was almost like watching a top turn and twirl on top of the net, and it went in the favor of Montevallo. 5-point lead, 2 away from a first set victory. And beautifully set up for Hope Harrington. That was sheer speed. And here's Ashley Pruitt to serve it. Got over the net and fell between the defenders. I've said many times that when that ball hangs up on the net on the serve, sometimes it will freeze the front line, and they're not sure if it's going to go back across or if it's going to be in their favor. And that one was just too hard to dig out, and it is game point. And trying to deliver it in service. Here we go with Wind. And Union's had to have some desperation returns, and that was one of them. And it goes out of bounds, and game one goes to Montevallo 25-20. Union made a good rally after falling behind 20-11, but in the end, it was a wire-to-wire lead for the Falcons. We'll be back with more after this. Steve Beverly back with you at Fred DeLay Gymnasium in Jackson, Tennessee, as we are ready for set number 2 between Union and Montevallo. The Falcons taking the first one 25-20. Let's look at some stats. In kills, you've got Antova and Hayes with 4 each for Montevallo. Reese Owens with 4 for Union. In assists, 5 for Robbins of Montevallo and 8 for Ashley Pruitt. She's usually right up there in the top categories. And digs, Dylan Tolliver, 6 for Union, 5 each for Wind and Antova of Montevallo. Hitting percentage, though, Brooklyn Hudson, 600 hitting percentage. You don't see that happen too often in any set. And then Hayes is the game's leading scorer with 5.5 points. So we're about set to go as the teams have swapped ends of the court. And overall, Montevallo, a solid percentage, 342 in hitting to Union's 103, and that may be really the telltale statistic in this game. And it is Colton Thompson to serve it. And Reese Owens fired one. And that one was just too hard for Marie Terosian to try to dig out. So again, Montevallo gets out to the first point. And Thompson to serve it. She's had 10 assists in the game. That one goes too far. I won't say that Colton had pumpkin spice Cheerios, but maybe just a few too many bites of pumpkin spice Special K on that serve. They've got 4 defenders in the backcourt. Got a lot of spin on that one. And Ashley Pruitt, great court awareness. And Owens trying for the left-hand corner, couldn't quite get it beyond the range of the defender, and it is a Montevallo point. Again, it has been that front line and the combination again of Hayes and Hudson. The H&H girls have been all over it tonight. And here is Eliza to serve it. And to the net. That was about 6 inches from reaching the top of the net. So we're all tied up at 2 here in set number 2. Montevallo up 1-0. Reese Owens to serve for Union. And here is the set from Pruitt. And that one, I don't know whether she intended for that to go over the net. It looked as though she was trying to set it up. And they're grinning about it. She was trying to set it up for one of her frontline players, and it went over anyway. So Union with its first lead of the contest at 3-2. And the front line of Union with a good block. Pruitt the set. And pounding it down beautifully was Hope Harrington. Thompson tried desperately to save it, but it just went off her palm. Owens always high up in many of the categories in both digs and kills, and that one into the net. Substitutions coming in for both teams. And to serve it is Wind. And perfectly delivered, finding the gap in that quadrant up front. And Union now beginning to get a little bit of consistency. And Harrington to serve it. And wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, on that one. I would challenge anybody at home to try to defend against a return like that. Both the speed and the angle. Here's Robbins to serve. She's got 5 assists in the game and 2 digs. And the set. And nicely saved by Robbins. And pounded into the net. And the point goes to Montevallo. And we are tied at 5. And getting down deep was Tolliver. And perfect right to left angle delivered by Sydney Whitaker, who checks out. And Savage comes back in, and she's going to serve. Actually, that's Sydney Whitaker, pardon me. No, that was Sarah Kate Savage. I was right to start with. And the block up front, that was the combination of Thompson and Green that would not be denied. My apologies, that was Sarah Kate in on that serve. And that one barely gets over the net, and it's returned very smoothly and inbounds by Tyrrell to return the lead to Montevallo at 7-6. And Antova to serve. 7 digs she has in the contest. And that one was in. They took a gamble to let it roll, and it was in by maybe about 8 inches. So it is a 3-0 run on the part of the Falcons. High set. And they couldn't react quickly enough after it hit the grid, and Tyrrell positioned her return perfectly. Here again, Antova to serve. And checking in for Union is Carly Charles. Carly's a 6-foot freshman from Nolensville, Tennessee. And that one just, and you can tell nobody is more frustrated with herself than Dylan Tolliver. That just went off of her fist. A 5-0 run now for the Falcons. All right, this one's got to go. And Jordan Moore blocks it up front and saves it again. This one must go. And that one again is perfectly positioned. And that's the kind of job that Tyrrell delivers, and that is her 3rd kill of the game. And now Montevallo with 6 unanswered points. And the block once again. And the point to Union. She was in the net, and you could see it shake. So Union finally ends the 6-point string of the Falcons, and going back to serve is Carly Charles. And she has that run and jump delivery. That was a terrific save in the backcourt by Charles, but Tolliver could not get it up high enough. And going back to serve is Grace Petro. She's a sophomore on this Falcon team, trying to get their 4th consecutive win, and that one was a perfect dip, and Charles was too far out of range, and timeout called by Union. It is a 13-7 Montevallo lead. We'll be back after this.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Colton Thompson and Blakely Robbins have combined for 19 assists for this Montevallo team. They have not let many balls get away from them tonight. And the Falcons lead it 13-7. And more, it goes into the net. This has been a frustrating second set for the Lady Bulldogs after they had an early 5-3 lead. Here's the high set by Pruitt. And another high set blocked up front. They're going to have a desperation save, and they do. Moore with the block. And that's out of the range of Savage. So Montevallo, that won the first set 25-20, is now with an 8-point lead after trailing early. Soft return into the quadrant, but it was saved. Pruitt the set. And calmly in the backcourt is Antova. That one was out of the range of Antova, and so Jordan Moore connects. And Dylan Tolliver back to serve. So far tonight, 7 digs and 1 assist for Dylan. And that one was well positioned in Union's quadrant. And going back to serve, Colton Thompson. She's had a night, 12 assists and 1 dig. And that's going to hang up on the net. Union saves it with Pruitt. And Owens clobbers it, but it goes too far. And once again, here comes Thompson. That one's too long. And checking back in for Union is Sydney Whitaker. She's 5'10" junior from Ruther Glen, Virginia, a public relations major. Now that goes in reverse, but they're very calm in their return. And point goes to Union. And that was what you call measuring the angle in the backcourt. And cross-court set. And once again, in between the 4 up front, and that was nicely delivered by Sydney Whitaker. Pruitt serving as Union is on a 3-0 run, trying to get back into the second game. Another cross-court set. It is in. And again, an excellent delivery, measuring her angle well, Brooklyn Hudson. And here comes Eliza. Charles managed to comb it over. And the two-hand curl manages to work. Block up front. Perfect combination by Harrington and Owens. The two experienced seniors, and Reese is going back to serve, Union trailing by 6. She gets such extension on her body on her serves. Pruitt with a set. And again, another cross-court set. And too long. (19-12), and back to serve again is the very effective Ava Wind. 6 digs tonight. That's off the front line. Excellent save by Tolliver. And another one by Tolliver, but they're not, and they do manage to save it. Well, this is an excellent volley. You're seeing more desperation saves in this one. And they cannot, yes, they do get it high enough, but no, the point is going to Montevallo. An 8-point lead for the Falcons. And Ava going back to serve again. The young lady, the only one from Texas on this squad. And front line combination once again, and that was Antova. So they are in the red zone and only 4 away from taking the second straight set. That goes up into the light. And that's out of the range of Ava Wynn, but Union still has a large hole to fill up, 13-21, and it's Hope Harrington to serve. And she got that downward flight that she enjoys getting, had that big curve on that serve. And the hop, skip, and jump serve and delivery. And that was perfect coordination on the part of Jordan Moore. Waited patiently on it and then found the gap. Timeout called. Union and Montevallo with the Falcons on top, 21-15.
Can I get some help?
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
And tonight on our telecast, at the controls directing is Christopher Reasons, and Billy Boland II, as we know him, BB2, is on camera. And our executive producer with us this evening is Paul Schulze. Hope Harrington trying to get Union even closer. Owens with the save in the backcourt. And Thompson delivering the same. High set. And it goes into the net. They can't save it. So Union trying to stay competitive after falling down 9. They have closed it to within 5. But Montevallo remaining in the red zone as Harrington delivers. A lot of speed on that one, and that one went back up into the second row of the seats. And a lot of that was the spin that Harrington managed to put on her serve. And into the net. So the Falcons will control it once again as Tyrrell goes back to serve. No, she's going to stay in the backcourt. To serve, it's going to be Blakely Robbins, excuse me. Blakely's had a good night tonight with 9 assists and 4 digs. Pruitt to set. And it is in. Just made it inside the stripe. So Union stays alive, down 22-18. Whitaker checks out, and to serve it is Sarah Kate Savage. She got up high to deliver that one. They're not going to be able to save it. Too much spin, and now Montevallo 2 away from taking its second straight set. And off of the fists of Savage, and it is game point. And Antova attempts to deliver it. A lot of spin on it now. Moore has to connect. High set. Nice patience up front. And Moore, they still with Robbins up front, managed to save it. And that's going up into the grid. I don't think they'll save it. And that is game 2 to Montevallo, 25-18. Union tried to make a run at it and closed to within 4, but could not get over the hump. So we'll see if the Falcons make it 3 straight sets or if Union can make the miracle comeback. We'll see that after you watch these messages.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Let's take a look at some of the top performers tonight. For Montevallo and kills, it is Brooklyn Hudson with the lead with 7, and Tova and Hayes with 5 each. In assists, Montevallo is led by Blakely Robbins with 10. No, Blakely's in double digits. I had to look another line below. It is Colton Thompson, the leader, with 13, and she has been just relentless in the backcourt. And Diggs and Tova, the leader, with 10 for Union. 18 assists for Ashley Pruitt. 9 digs each for Tolliver and Owens. And in kills, it is Owens and Moore, as they have matched each other with 5. And the buzzer just went off, and I think we are ready to go with set number 3. Union with its back to the wall. And Montevallo wanting to end this and go to supper early. And the Lady Bulldogs will serve it first, and it will be Ashley Pruitt. And the whistle sounds, and we're ready to go. She has more of a flat-footed serve. And that was geometry right there. Claire Hayes just measured it. That was probably more of, shall we say, a 45-degree angle, but she made it work. And to serve it is Eliza Tyrrell, and it goes into the net. Sometimes when you rear back and let one of those go and you just feel it that it's going to be there, and then it takes a dip and goes into the net. And a high set and an excellent save by Pruitt. Blocked up front. Again, the work of Hayes has been impeccable tonight. The junior from Robertsdale, Alabama, and here goes Ava back to serve again. And Jordan Moore tried to go for the upper left-hand corner, but just could not get it there. It was about maybe 2 feet beyond. So once again, the early lead goes to Montevallo. High set. And Marie Terosian with a good return. And that one goes out of bounds. So Dylan Tolliver back to serve. 9 digs tonight and 1 assist. And into the net. And for Union, that is its 4th service error of the game. Montevallo has had 7. But the Falcons lead it 4-2, and Robbins to serve. 10 assists, 5 digs. Trying to get it between the quadrant, didn't go. And there's Owens, and they can't save it. When Reese gets that high body extension, it's almost like she is returning down over into the other court, and that's exactly what happened there. And here is Grace Tacker. And it goes out of bounds. Gracie Tacker into the game now, a 5'8" senior from South Haven, Mississippi. She is a nursing major. Tolliver with a high set. And just a little bit too long for Green. She was trying to measure for almost for the center of the backcourt. And here's Reese Owens to serve. High set. Tolliver was ready for Tyrrell. And that was an exclamation point from Stefanovic. And Union has knotted the score at 5. Union has had very few leads tonight. That line drive serve from Owens. Excellent up front play. And despite their best efforts, it was outside the range of Tyrrell and Green. And Thompson was over there as well. In between that, it's right in the gap of that quadrant, and we've mentioned that several times tonight, and the aim was perfect, and the score is tied at 6. And here comes Grace Petro to serve it. She gets a wild spin on that one, and that's what led to the point. There's just tremendous speed on her serve. You see what I'm talking about right there, because when that happens, it really forces the backcourt into some, if you will, uncomfortable positions, and you've seen on 2 straight points, it's led to the return going in reverse. Soft return. And it's out. So now it's another one of those 3-point runs that sometimes has gone 4, 5, 6, and even 7 points in a row for Haven O'Quinn's team. And into the net. And nobody feels worse about that than Grace. And here is Hope Harrington trying to lead Union back into one of its few leads of the night. Almost into the net. Great concentration up front. And it is in. Nope, he said it was just wide. That was very close on that, but he was right on top of it. Said it was just wide, so point to Montevallo, and that is now 4 of the last 5 points for the Falcons. Blocked up front. That was all Eliza Tyrrell. And back to serve is Colton Thompson. 14 assists and 5 digs tonight. She got a high jump on her serve. Ava with the set. And Moore pounds it home, and it's nicely saved by Ava Wynn. Union gets the point. And they get subs in, and it is Ashley Pruitt to serve. And Moore saved from the breadbasket by Thompson. Pruitt is such great court concentration. Diving hard for it was Ava Wynn, but just beyond her range. And got some backspin into the net. So Union has closed it to within 1. These teams have divided the last 8 points. Pruitt with that line drive serve. And Reese Owens with an excellent save. And having to nudge her teammate out of the way, and Hudson went into the net with it, and so Union has managed to tie it. And the Lady Bulldogs on a 3-0 run. Owens. And up front, once again, the high jump on that one by Carly Charles, and Union now with 4 unanswered points, returning to the lead. Again, the backspin from the backcourt, and they'll never save it. So ending the 4-point run, actually it was a 5-point run by Union, so it's tied at 12. And here is Tyrrell. Pounding home. Antova. That's her 7th kill of the night. Montevallo leads it 2-0. And trying to wrap it up right here, and we're about halfway through game number 3. And high on that one was Carly Charles. And the freshman getting more and more confidence. And it's now Marie Tarosian in to serve. She's had 7 digs tonight, 2 assists, and 2 kills. High set. Pounding it home. Sydney Whitaker delivers. And Tarosian with that hop, skip, and jump. And that was pure speed and angle together by Antova for her 8th kill. And Ava's back to serve again. And that serve went right into the gap in the quadrant. And here goes the Texan once again. And I got to tell you, to Ava's parents, now they got to cut back on some of her breakfast food when she can fire one that long. We're tied at 15. Tolliver to serve. That was in the quadrant. And this one is going to be for Owens. This is a very patient team. And again, Union manages a desperation save. And that again was Antova. Wholesale substitutions coming in on both sides. And back to serve is Robbins. She does the warm-up with the bounces and then just takes a high jump. And the point to Montevallo. So that's 2 in a row. They are 8 away from wrapping up the match. High set, cross-court set. Blocked up front. This has to go, and it does, but it's out. Just beyond the stripe. Sydney Whitaker did everything. That's a blind return, and she did everything she could to get it across, but it was just off the edge of the stripe. And here again is Robbins. I tell you, she is a freshman who plays like she's a junior. And trying to get it cross court, trying to measure her angle, but it goes into the net. And it is a 4-0 run now. They are 1 point away from the red zone. Digging deep was Tolliver. That one's in. That was an absolute freight train coming. So Union's still in it. And it's Gracie Tacker to serve it. Let's see what the senior can deliver. Blocked, but out of bounds. And that was Green's return up front that really led to that, and Montevallo is in the red zone, 16-20. And that one dipped just as it got to the net. So Union hanging in there after the service error, and Reese Owens to serve. Tonight, Reese with 8 kills, 12 digs, and 9 points. And 2 long. Antova is the leading scorer in the game tonight, and she also has a .429 hitting percentage. Here's the modest high set. Tacker. And Charles, and it goes off of the fist of Antova. So Union continues to stay within 3 or 4, but they can't get a new run. And here's Hope Harrington hoping to turn that around. And it hangs up on the net. Timeout called. It's Montevallo 4 away from wrapping it up, but Union trying to have something to say about it.
Your life. Your home.
Your business.
Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. and every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be
This has been a
human.
This has been a very competitive set, and Hope Harrington with the serve. And the block up front, and it goes off the hands of Ava Wind. Harrington closes it to within one. And they're going to have to run, and they can't get it. Thompson does not need to risk injury. That was back behind the scorer's table, and we have a tie game once again. Union with another 3-0 run. Good save by Owens. That went in the quadrant, but it was excellent defense on the part of Montevallo. Blocked up front. Again, the perfect combination of Hayes and Thompson. So Montevallo 3 away from the victory. Union 4. And here goes Colton Thompson, 18 assists tonight. Here's the set. Right into the breadbasket, but they recover. That's wide. Aiming for the far left-hand corner, but it was about 18 inches beyond. And here comes Pruitt to serve. Desperately trying to get a set for the Lady Bulldogs. And too long. Two away from victory, and Eliza Tyrrell to serve. Into the net. Service error. That is the 11th service error of the game for Montevallo. Union has had 5. And now here is Marie Terosian, hoping she can lead them to 2 points and a victory. Blocked up front. Now game point Union. Timeout called by Haven O'Quinn. We'll be back.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Marie Terosian attempting to get Union its first game win in this third game against Montevallo. The run and jump. Pruitt the save. Excellent one by Ava. And whamming it home was Antova. She's just money in the bank no matter whether you're down or you're tied or you're ahead. Ava Wynn to serve. You got to go to 26 now to win it. Blocked and it stayed. It goes to Union. That was a bang play. So Union once again with game point and Dylan Tolliver to serve. Tolliver with a few bounces. Gets the high jump. Set. Great save. And in the quadrant. And Union has won game 3. And that was a thriller set as the Lady Bulldogs came down from as many as 4 behind and rallied to take it 26-24. So we'll see if that emotional momentum continues with them as we play game 4 after this. Steve Beverly back with you at Fred DeLay Gymnasium in Jackson, Tennessee. That was a dandy third set as Union came from 4 down to win it 26-24. So we'll see if that gives them a jolt or how well this very disciplined Montevallo team will come back from the loss in that set. Let's look at a few totals here in points. Antova is the game leader with 14 for Montevallo, 7.5 each for Hayes and Hudson, 9 for Green. For Union, 9 for Reese Owens, 7.5 each for Carly Charles. This is one of her better outings of the entire season. 7.5 for Jordan Moore, and 8 for Hope Harrington. So they make a few personnel adjustments, and I think we're ready to go. And they're waiting on the signal from the official, and it'll be Montevallo to serve first with Thompson back 19 assists in the game. She's Montevallo's leader. She's also had 9 digs. And she gets the run and jump. Boy, Tolliver dug deep for that one. In the middle of the quadrant. And you could see Sydney Whitaker reminded me of the former Kansas City Chiefs receiver Elmo Wright, the way she danced after that point. High jump on the serve. That's going to go up to the grid. This one has to go. And that goes off of the hands of Pruitt. And this time, Eliza's back to serve. 5 kills, 1 dig, 6 points. Tolliver with an excellent dive. And the spike was blocked, and it goes to Montevallo. Terrell has had 24 attacks on the ball tonight. Boy, what a dip she gets in that serve. Cross-court set. It's going to be the same thing here. Point to Union. So we're all tied up, and Dylan Tolliver's going to go back to serve it. Dylan tonight with 15 digs. She has been busy in the backcourt. And she got a nasty dip, and that was a great recovery by the Falcons. Out. That's one of those that you had to stand and wait. Tolliver, again, very steady server. Pruitt with a set. And right off the fists of Netcott. And Union now with a 4-2 lead, one of the rare early leads the Lady Bulldogs have had in this contest. And that was geometry personified by Brooklyn Hudson. I still say there ought to be problems that deal with volleyball in a geometry book because it's a game of that. Very patient return by Thompson. And off the hands of the Union front line. And just like that, Montevallo roars back to tie it. And Ava to serve it. And that one dipped between Marie Tarosian and Tolliver. So a 3-0 run now for the Falcons. High set. Blocked again. That was the combination of Green and Antova. There's great communication on this Montevallo team. And I think that was miscommunication. I think they were not sure who was supposed to reach out and touch that one. And no, I'm not trying to do a commercial that was once done for the Yellow Pages. And that one's too long. So Union slices the margin to 7-5. And it is Gracie Tacker going back to serve it. And she gets a high jump on that one, and that's going to be a desperation to get it over, and they do. And pounding that one home. High jump for Reese Owens. Tacker to deliver. This one has to go. And a block up front again. That combination of Green and Antova, as well as Hudson, an 8-6 lead, and here is Robbins. What a night she has had with 15 assists and 6 digs. And the block goes out of bounds. The big thing in this fourth set for Kristen Blackburn is for Union not to fall behind 3 and 4 points and have to constantly be digging out of a hole, and that one off the net in the gap of the quadrant. And that's one of those that when it hits the top of the net, it freezes the defenders. Owens with a flat-footed serve this time. Excellent save by Tacker. This is an excellent volley. It's in. Perfectly measured by Thompson. That's her 3rd kill of the game. And Montevallo back to the lead. And here is Antova to serve it. The young lady from Bulgaria. This is going to be a medium-sized set. And that one point goes to Montevallo. That was right on the edge of the stripe. And Union does save it. And that was the high measurement by Green. That's 8 kills for Green tonight. And it's an 11-8 lead. It's this point where Union desperately needs the point. High set. And point to the Falcons. And they are now on a 4-0 run. Again, they lead it 2-1. And the curl goes through. And diving deep, but not able to come up with it is Stefanovic. And this is where this Montevallo team can oftentimes wear you out with a 5-0 run. And that one's too long. So a service error puts Union back within 4. Harrington to serve and Moore coming back in up front. Boy, this backcourt has been something else tonight for Montevallo, and off the hands of Stefanovic and Moore. And going back to serve is Grace Petro. Takes that high jump. And that was a line drive return for Jordan Moore, and that's one of those that it may go and it may not, but in this case it did. And Ashley Pruitt will go back to serve, trailing by 4. All right, high set. They'll never catch it. It was a valiant effort by Ashley Pruitt, but there was just no way after it got that carom backwards. And it is Colton Thompson back to serve. The young lady from Fairhope. And she takes the run and jump. Downward flight delivered by Hayes, and Tolliver just could do nothing but slide. Timeout by Kristen Blackburn as Montevallo has gone to the lead 16-10.
When you hear our name, know that it comes with a promise to give back to the community that built us, a promise to provide a human touch in a world that is becoming more automated. Ever since we put our roots down in Jackson in 1996, we have aspired to be community-focused by supporting programs and organizations that are important to our city. At First Bank, it is our mission to be present in our community and to continue the belief that when you bank local, you get more. Member FDIC.
Well, back we are, 16-10, as Montevallo has the edge in kills tonight, 48-42. In hitting percentage, 291-132, and then in assists, 47-39. Union with the lead in digs, 60-52, but it's been this relentless pressure that has been put on by the Falcons tonight. And now they have moved to a 6-point lead here in Game 4. Nice recovery by Tyrrell. And she pounds it home. It goes off the grid. I thought it was going to stay there. And another whammo for Hayes. And another 3-0 run for the Falcons. And they just seem once again to be very loose. And Colton delivers. That one goes into the net. Hayes tried to get the angle and get it beyond the front line of Union, but just didn't have the angle right. So here goes Marie Tarosian, the Chicagoland young lady. Excellent save by Tolliver. And Ava sets it up high. Cross court set. Tarosian saves it. In between the quadrant. And you can see how Tolliver dived in there to try to save it, but it was just not going to happen. Eliza taking her time, very patient in service. And a valiant effort on the part of Tyrrell to try to save that one, but she was up into the second row of the bleachers. Don't want to see you risk any kind of injury. Point's not worth it that much. Tolliver delivers. And that one off of the front line of Union, and Hudson with her 10th kill of the night. Ava Wynn back to deliver. 14 digs tonight. And that was the handiwork of Danielle Green. And Montevallo is in the red zone. Ava with the serve. And right between the defenders. And they get some substitutions in, and in to serve is Gracie Tacker. She's had 6 assists tonight and a dig. High set. Tacker with the save. And again, an excellent job by Ava Wind. High for that geometric power. That was like Amtrak going at you in New York City. Stefanovic with the point. Tacker trying to bring Union back. 6 down. Lady Bulldogs trailed by as many as 8. I think that Antova may have had a cape on there. She was, she was sky high. And they continue in the red zone, up 21-14 with Robbins to serve. 22 assists tonight. And that was the work of Hope Harrington. Her 7th kill. And the senior Reese Owens back to serve. Just about 1.5 feet beyond the stripe. 3 points away from salting away the match. And Antova to serve. And it goes wide. And back to serve once again is Antova. She has got the numbers tonight. High set. Tolliver with the save. And up front, the combination of Stefanovic and Harrington managed to keep Union alive. 16-23 they trail, and Harrington to serve. There's the set. High set. And they're going to have to hurry, and they do. That was an outstanding save by Montevallo, but Moore gets it with the downward flight. Timeout called, Montevallo, but they still lead it 23-17.
Can I get some? What is that?
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
So Union trying to hang in, 6 down in game 4. They must win to stay alive and send it to a game 5. High set. And that one went to the grid, and it is match point. And let's see who's going to go back and try to deliver match point. It is going to be Grace Petro. Here goes the run and jump. This must go. And it was short. And it is game, set, and match to Montevallo, 25-17. They won the first set 25-20, the second 25-18. Union rallied to win game 3 26-24, and it was Montevallo with the final 25-17. Let's take a look at our top players of the game. For Union, Ashley Pruitt with 28 assists and 11 digs. Reese Owens had 12 points, 14 digs, and she had 10 kills in the game. She was on the top of her game as well. And 9.5 points for Jordan Moore, who had 8 kills in the contest. But over for the winning Montevallo. It was an absolute sterling effort on the part of Nicole Antova with her 11 kills, 12 digs, 17 points. That was the game high. And so she is going to be our player of the game tonight. And congratulations to her and to the Falcons on their victory, 20-14. And so that is our final tonight. I will tell you that once again, our game has been directed by Christopher Reasons, and on camera, Billy Bolin II. And our executive producer for Worthy Road Studios is Paul Schultze. And now it's a time to say a few closing words, and I'm going to try to make them brief. I have had one of the best jobs in all of broadcasting over the last 32 years to be a voice for intercollegiate sports. Many of those games, in fact, most of them, have been in this very gym in Jackson, Tennessee. And I have met so many wonderful people, athletes, and their parents, and even their grandparents. And it has made my job a joyful one. In the most recent days, in the most recent seasons, I've had the opportunity to work for Flow Sports, but also for the production company that delivers the Gulf South Conference games out of Jackson, Tennessee for Flow Sports, and that is Worthy Road Studios. And you couldn't work for a better guy than Paul Schultze and these two young men that I just mentioned tonight. Fabulous, and we thoroughly enjoy it. But this is a time to say so long. After 32 years of doing this, I'm headed to Florida with my wife, and it has been a great joy to come into your homes every time that we've had a chance to do that right here, whether it's been Flow Sports or from another delivery system. I wish all of the teams in the Gulf South Conference continued success, and for all of you who have invested a little bit of time to watch our broadcast, thank you ever so much. I will not forget you, and we love all of you. And so, one final time, this is Steve Beverly on behalf of all of our crew for Worthy Road Studios and Flow Sports saying so long from the great hub city of West Tennessee.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join the over 5,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, Bethel College, Lane College, South Gibson County, USJ, and TCA. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.